What it is, folks, your homeboy Ferg back again with another episode of the realest, most entertaining sports show in the game. Put it on something. Got both of my brothers here with me today. JoJo with the business dog.
What's happening, man? What's happening?
Man, you already know what's happening. Feeling good, looking good, getting to the money. T with the business man.
I'll unblock Maynard after the swac season's over.
Your boy trying to come on through at the end of this year.
Well, you know, it's all.
Nah, cause they firing boy left and right in this swag look like.
He saw what happened to Hill Ely. He know.
See who you got behind you today. Look like you might have switched things up a little bit.
Man, I'm going with the all-female version since we had an all-female versus. You know what I'm saying? So I got Lettucey. I got Adele 21. But I know her new album just dropped, and she just like changed Spotify with her whole stroke of power.
She got that power though.
She got that power.
That's actually, that Rich Paul. That's the Rich Paul.
No, actually Adele could have done that without Rich. I truly believe.
Right, that's true. That's true. So that's the new power couple?
No, I'm not gonna say all that now. Slow down. Slow down.
That's some bring it to the square topic.
And then I got Shaka Khan, the drunk auntie.
Did she win? I didn't watch the verses. Did she win?
No. Drunk auntie. That's why I said drunk auntie.
Okay.
Auntie wasn't ready for that. That's okay.
Okay.
And then at the end, I got the queen of R&B, the true queen of R&B.
Right.
Miss Mary J. Blige. The My Life album, you know what I'm saying? So it's all female thing this week, you know what I'm saying? I give all the ladies some love.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, before we get into it, I gotta tell you, this is sponsored by Statement Tees. That Statement Tees, every t-shirt you wear makes a statement. Make sure y'all go over statementteesllc.com, cop some, or hit us up on Facebook at Statement Tees. Let us know what you want. That's something right there that's available that you see on the screen right now. It's the same thing that's on my chest right now. You know what I'm talking about? Rocking something nice. Cause you them boys. JoJo, what them boys did, Joe?
I know.
What did you say they were gonna do, JoJo?
Undefeated in the sweat.
That's what JoJo told y'all.
He did.
And I'll be damned if that ain't what they did. So you need to go on over there and cop that in celebration of them boys doing what my brother predicted. And my young boy told me he saw somebody rocking one of my company designs out here in these streets, and that the man lied and said that it was a statement tee. America, I appreciate y'all fucking with us, but if you're viewing, cop from us. Don't take the design and go to your t-shirt person and get it woo, because that logo means something. If that motherfucker ain't got that logo on it don't mean the same. My shit registered. You know what I'm talking about, with the U.S. government. You understand? So they need that statement T on that shit to really make that statement. You understand? But JoJo,
Yes, sir.
You know what we got to do.
Indeed.
D-boy done beat Alcorn. This is the first time that Prime met up with him. In front of nearly 60,000. I think they say it was better than 58,000. Better than 58,000.
It's all 62.
I've heard
50. ESPN said 62.
ESPN say 62. I don't care. We can take the bigger number.
No. We'll go to median 60.
We'll go 60. We'll go 60.
We'll go 60.
Okay.
62.
SWAC East was already locked up, but now with the win, that means it's going. The championship game gonna be held in Jackson. So with all that said, I think it's only right that we strike up the motherfucking band. JoJo! Let's go! Undefeated in the SWAC. Alabama A&M. Southern. Cali. Alcorn. The headache game here what they need to do. Coach Brad for Coach of the Year. Let's do it, family. Give him the Connolly trophy, baby.
No, don't do that. Do that.
I knew I was gonna get him.
Hey, does the boo on boom stand for Boosie?
It might stand for Boosie.
I know he coming, right?
They telling me that Boosie went out there and performed, set it off with them boys, and now he talking about enrolling in Jackson State University.
Yeah, he shouldn't do that.
See that? Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. What if Boosie end up with my sister Claire, man? They're gonna be so funny.
That's gonna be great.
Oh,
I need
Lord,
to hear the stories on that live.
well, that'll be so funny. My sister's crazy. She ain't gonna play. But tremendous game.
Hold on, let me stop you real quick. Can you imagine Boosie with a 5-star trapper keeper? With a trapper keeper or some like college rule?
And the problem is his trapper keeper is gonna be literally the trap.
Like, can y'all imagine that?
Boosie don't need to be over there in that area taking no class. There's too much drugs getting sold in that vicinity for him to be around all that.
Boosie asking for a number 2 pencil.
See there, he just silly. Anxious to hear what my brothers got to say about this victory. You know, to my a lot of social media activity around Alcorn versus Jackson State. I saw a lot of T-shirts. I saw a lot. I was out here in these streets. I saw people rocking this stuff. I saw the flags up everywhere. You know, to all these people call. You know, to my so it was a great week. From what I saw, they're telling me there was no violence in the city on that day. That's what I saw on social media. They could be wrong. I'm hoping that was true. You know, to my so great weekend in the city. JoJo, what are your thoughts on your prediction? Coming true.
Right. And I will say, about a couple, either was I here last week or was it the week before? Week before, I OD'd on my prediction a little bit because I said that they were gonna go undefeated, but I meant undefeated in the SWAC. But just clearing that up. Hey man, this was a game that you kind of clearly saw Jackson State was just better. Because Alcorn didn't necessarily play bad. Jackson State was just better. Shador did what he basically been doing all season. 28 of 39, still very efficient. 297, 3 TDs. The run game left much to be desired, as they have for most of the year. We did not have Mr. Malachi White. But you know what? Keith Corbin said, no problem. It's no problem. It's no problem. I go 9 receptions for 110 yards. 2 TDs. He said, I'll do that. I was happy to see my boy Newman. 3 punt returns for 51 yards. That's 17 yards per punt. I don't know if people know. Like, that's difficult to do. Get 17 yards on a punt return. Isaiah Bolden, 2 kick returns, 50 yards, and giving special teams some love. Because they really change field positions for us. They really do. Again, like I said, man, Alcorn didn't play bad. Jackson State, they were just better. And you know what I know? Saying these names, man, a lot of these guys got a whole bunch of Christian names on here. Just that Isaiah, Malachi, like these boys.
I tried to tell T that them some good Christian boys. T was trying to act like them boys would starting that mess down there with Southern. And I said, no, them good Christian boys.
What miss?
That I like that.
I don't want to hear that.
I like that.
You want to see that?
I like that.
Well, obviously somebody saw something.
But yeah, I mean, they just what they wanted to do. They were trying to give Alcorn this game, but it wasn't gonna happen.
That was the SWAC did, didn't it, Joe?
Yeah. It wasn't gonna happen.
That was what they did.
You got all the talent, and now you saying the SWAC gonna give y'all?
No. Joe just hit on something. That's right.
Hit on something.
Somebody in the SWAC executive position went to Alcorn State University.
That's what it is. But again, look here. JSU been talking about this since the spring now.
Right.
Because they wanted Alcorn.
Right.
And so now they showed why they wanted them. Simple as that. Take it away.
T, your thoughts about
Is that shirt 100% cotton that you wearing, Adam?
it feels tremendous. Yes.
Is it 100% cotton?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So it might shrink a little bit. That's probably why you sweating over there a little bit.
I'm
I got
Gucci.
it.
I'm no
I got
sweat
it.
at all.
I got it.
I'm
So here's
cool,
the deal.
calm, and collected. What we talking?
Here's the deal. Totally outclassed.
Look how sexy.
Totally outclassed. Alcorn has had enough issues this year that that's a little too much, by the way.
That's to my baby, my little baby
I don't
watching.
care about that. We doing
That's inside with me and my little baby.
Look.
You
He
ain't
can't
even
even
supposed to
do
be
a
watching.
nice little JSU
you can
That's
pick
for
statement
me and
any
my
of
little
these
baby.
without
You
that
ain't watching.
any of
extraness.
these
It
right
just
here.
don't make
Get you what you
Can
want.
y'all ain't have nothing
Any
to say when Jason Kidd used to shoot them free throws and get his little baby that thing.
He didn't
Why
split
can't
his
I do that to
fingers
me and
though.
my little
He
baby?
didn't split his fingers. Anyway,
Cause he not no freak like
right
me.
here,
That's
right
what
here,
I
right
do.
here, right here, right here.
That's me.
Right here.
What
Okay.
we talking?
Okay, we'll talk to you off camera about that. Right here. Any of these can get you what you need. Right now, we talking about Jack State Alcorn. So here's the deal.
I'm a happily married man. What I need with them women back there, T?
I'll explain to you later. See, there you go. You still drinking.
What
We
he
good.
talking
We
about?
good. I'll tell you about it later. I'm just saying they you know, they women. They talk about what they talk about, and they get the move.
And so JSU did
So
what?
Jackson State beat Alcorn. Alcorn's defense is not there. They're just not there. They're just not there. Let's just say it simply what it is. The defense is not there. The defense is the same team that gave up a whole lot of points to Bethune-Cookman and took a L. The defense is the same team that was down a lot to Pine Bluff, and the offense had to bring them back. This is the same team that we've talked about before about all the issues that's going on internally. Alcorn gets credit because of the simple fact that they basically had a decent season with all the issues that they got going on. They don't have the luxuries right now that other schools have, i.e. Jackson State. They just don't. They got a lot of drama. They got a lot of internal issues they got to clean up. But I will say this. I'm upset that the kickers didn't get no love. That was selfish of Prime at the end of the first half to not let the kicker kick that three.
That was
he
a
want to go
big
for the
nut
score. I don't want to
moment,
hear. This is
T.
my turn. It's my
That
turn.
was a big
It's my
nut
turn.
moment.
Can I have my turn, please?
Go
I
ahead.
just want my turn. That's selfish of Prime to not allow that kicker to make that field goal. That's all I'm saying. Okay, you've been good. You've still been up. Yeah, you probably would have won by 11 and it been fine. But there ain't no reason to not let the kicker do what he do. All right, you down there, you close. What if you didn't get the score? What would Jackson would have said? What if the city of Jackson would have said right there? What if that would have been pivotal? That's all I'm saying. Get a kicker some love.
If
Anyway.
was a fifth, we all be fucked up.
Well, then, you know what? It is what it is. But here's the thing. Prairie View is coming up soon. We'll see what that's going to be like. We're going to talk about that soon. Alcorn was just outclassed. They don't have the horses. I've said that. The price went up after the A&M game. That's why I blocked Maynard. And I'll unblock Maynard after the season's over. We'll talk off season. But December 4th, going to be interesting. Prairie View's got one more game against Valley. If I'm Prairie View, if everything's sold up, play the second string. Or play the first string, blow Valley out, and then play the second string in the second half. Whatever you got to do. But be healthy for December the 4th because the city going to be lit once again. It'd probably be about 63,000 in there this time instead of 62, as ESPN reported. But I'm not shocked by the game. I mean, it is what it's going to be. Jack State has more talent. This is no secret. And it's going to be like that for a while. So unless these other teams are going to raise the bar, then it's going to be like that for the next 2-3 years. That's just the truth of the matter. But I'm going to be hating the whole way. I mean, that's just what I do. That's why the people love me, a.k.a. Block Maynard.
So they love you for hating.
Love me for blocking
They
Maynard.
love you for
right.
hating. Look at that, boy. These
petty ass dude right here.
That's a bar.
See there. I was going to start off with something else. But let's go to the end of half call by Prime to go for that. I loved it. I loved it because of what they called. That play call that Coach Taylor put on was, and the execution by the boys was so good. The dude was butt naked.
Wow.
So that come back to practice for me. When you know you got to play, You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to have a play for those kind of moments and stuff like that. That means they knew they had a play on deck for a moment like that. Because otherwise, how the hell does he get that wide open? That means they film study, that's practice, and them boys executing that shit. So in my notes, I put that down as a big nut call to end the first half. That when you drop your nuts on them motherfuckers and say, I believe in my boys. We finna go make a play.
So let me ask y'all a question when you get done.
Come on, no, we good.
Is TC Taylor being the OC mid-year a big reason why the offense started clicking?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Coach Taylor been nice.
Absolutely.
Coach Taylor, he deserves kudos, credit, all that type of shit. Coach Taylor been 100.
Absolutely.
He absolutely has. He absolutely has. You know what I'm talking about?
Just wanted to give him his flowers.
Yeah, he need all that. He need all that.
That's a disrespectful play too, by the way. Cause you basically saying, you know what? We don't think you could beat us. We don't think you could beat us.
Well.
So we have nothing to lose.
The shit was the game was 7-3 at the half.
Yeah. But
you know what I'm saying? Like,
even looking at that, like watching the game, I never got the feeling of, oh my gosh, Alcorn could win this. I never had that feeling.
You know why? Because of that defense.
That's true.
When you have a good defense, you know a good defense will never let the game get out of hand. The only time all year long that Jackson State is really giving up points has been on a big play. Like either a big play for a score or a big play that gets the other team in scoring position. You're not just finna have no 10-play drive on these boys like that in the SWAC. You're just not finna fuck that in the SWAC. They did the same thing against the FBS opponent that they faced. You're just not finna matriculate the ball downfield on these young men. They got too many good players from Houston, Aubrey Miller, Hamp, Owens, all of these kids, Shiloh, who had a pick in this game. That defense, and that's on any level of any sport. When you can defend, your ass gonna always have a chance to win. And so to y'all youngins out there that may be watching it, think about that. If your ass can defend, your coach gonna give you some playing time. For coaches out there, if you can coach up your team to play defense, your ass gonna have a chance to win. That's what we've seen this year. Okay, because really, the offense is a bunch of freshmen.
Yeah.
Really figuring this shit out.
On the fly.
On the fucking fly. Now, Shador, you can tell he a coach's son. You can tell he a rich boy. You can tell he done been to some damn quarterback camps. Okay?
Oh, absolutely.
He's poised. He's poised. He makes a lot of checks at the line. And I'll give you one play in particular where you know he done been to a lot of QB camps. It was on a clock-killing drive in the fourth. Okay? They took a lot of time off the clock on this drive. And they had a 3rd and 13. And Shador was in that pocket. And he was really a la Brady in that pocket. You know what I'm talking about? Pocket feet, ducking underneath would-be tacklers and shit like that. And he hit Pickett. Pickett went and got that bitch on 3rd and 13. And at the end of that drive, he ended up throwing a touchdown to Corbin. But if he wasn't maneuvering in that pocket like that, it would have been over with. Yeah. Okay, Alcorn gets that ball back, and we don't know what happens at that. You know, after that, you know, to my anything can happen. You know, rivalry game, blown assignment, anything can happen. Even though I don't think hit that game would have done that, but I'm just saying that boy, just a freshman, but you know he's been well coached and groomed to be a quarterback of a football team. So little shit like that, you know what I'm talking about? And that's the kind of shit I be thinking about, bro, when I think about our boys, our black kids playing quarterback in some of these schools. Like as black fathers, we got to make sure that we schooling helping groom our boys for shit like that. Y'all know at these black schools, they make the quarterback one read and then your ass just take off.
You take off.
Because a lot of our kids don't get a chance to go to these QB camps and all that kind of shit. And that's where the pop come in, you know what I'm talking about, where you got the income, 2-parent home, you got the income, they got maybe mama balling and she can send you to that. Okay, we know that, okay. But if you got 2 incomes, shit like that, you can afford to have some extra money to send your baby to a QB camp. Or maybe your ass know the game and you can take the boy outside and teach him that shit your damn self. You know how many times I done been playing Madden with my youngins and motherfucker don't even know how to read the coverage. And these boys playing on the football team and don't know how to read cover 2, cover 3, man, all that kind of shit. Shador know all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Shador because them motherfuckers Alcorn were blitzing. And they fucked up and walked that damn DB down before he snapped that ball. And Shador caught his ass. And that man made a check at the line. He told this motherfucker who the hot was on this left side. And I'd be damned if he didn't go to him for that first down. Little shit like that. And he's a freshman. You know what I'm saying? That's another reason why I hope somebody got my recruiting pitch to Coach Prime. When the whole TCU shit came out, you know what I'm talking about? And I made my pitch out there to Coach Prime. I'm hoping somebody got that shit to him. Because if we keep Coach Prime, that also means we keep Shador. Imagine what he looks like later on. Imagine what a junior season Shador looks like. That shit gonna be scary. T Maynard, we might end up sending Maynard home. We might get Maynard fired behind this shit.
Ain't bothering me.
See there. That's your fault. No, T. That was your fault.
You were riding.
You didn't say nothing. You didn't say nothing about that when I blocked him.
I was just I wasn't elated.
Yeah, you were.
No, I wasn't elated. I just found that so funny when you blocked that man like that. Because I didn't know you were finna say that. That shit caught me off guard. I think that caught the comment section off guard and everything. That you blocked that man like that.
Hey.
But shout out to the city. Shout out to Alcorn State University too, because if they were as passionate as they are, you know what I'm saying, you don't have nearly 60,000. I know some of them folk were Alcorn folk. You know what I'm saying? I know my company made a whole lot of Alcorn shirts. God damn. Jack State folk, what the fuck is up, man? My wife was in there goddamn making all this Alcorn shit. I need y'all to come through. You know what I'm saying? I went in there and told my wife, babe, you making too much Alcorn shit up in this motherfucker. But, we got to get this money. So we going to make it. We had to make it. But, nah, that shit was dope, man. So it's on to the SWAC title game. On to the SWAC title game. But, America, y'all chime in and tell us what y'all thought about Jackson State defeating Alcorn State University. Put it on something. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.